Hello, welcome again. In this tutorial, we will study JavaFX CSS. How can we use CSS in JavaFX? We have already seen some styling inside the code. How can we import an external CSS file or use an external CSS file in JavaFX? This will be our concern right now. Let's create a CSS file for our project. I have already created a project. Okay, maybe let's create this one. Where is CSS cascading style sheet? Okay, let's create a mobile number pad. Well, let's put buttons. JavaFX folder. This folder is fine, I think. We don't need to create a separate folder. Sorry, it has been created at a different location. Okay, fine. This is our CSS file. There is nothing right now. Let's first talk about styling in CSS. JavaFX styling using CSS. It's almost same like you use CSS for web applications to style HTML files. Everything is same. There is no same. For example, if I want to style a ID, maybe for example ID is a simple div. There is a div with ID, my ID. In our HTML file, for example, consider HTML. What will I do? If I want to select background color, maybe background color, something, maybe some color. But what I will do, in JavaFX I will do everything similar, but I will add fx slash hyphen background color. Okay, just this is the difference. This is the difference. For example, if I want to work with a class similar to standard CSS, my class fx background color, maybe this will work. Okay, for example, I want to style all the buttons, all the button class inside my ID. What will I do? I will get a dot button, all the button class inside my ID. I will use this property. Okay, let's start coding something so that our concepts become clear. First of all, let's create our CSS file. Root class, our root class will have background color. White is fine for now. We will change to see the change properties later on. Font, font size maybe 20 pixel. Okay, let's create another class for numpad. We will have numpads inside our mobile phone keyboard application. FX padding 15 pixel 15 pixel in all the directions. It will have 15 pixel of padding. Okay, and what about age gap? We will have age gap also. Let's set some properties. I have already shown that these things can be done using Java code. Set age gap, set padding also, but we are doing using CSS FX. Age gap will be 10 pixel. Oh, there will be comma. Okay, FX B gap, this should be maybe 8 pixel. Okay, numpad, we'll have num buttons also. Setting just the styling that it's a small application. This is not the way actually styling the CSS file. First of all, you will define your application, then you will set the styling. But as my application is very small, I am attempting to style the CSS file first. Okay, inside the num button, background color will be white. Background color white, bluish gray, white. Let's create a bluish green and bluish, define bluish gray, bluish gray. This will not be used in, okay, bluish gray RGB 59 22 386. I will use these definitions later on. Bluish green RGB 189 218 and 230. This will be your bluish green color definition. Okay, so our button will have fx background radius will be of 50%, fx background insets background insights. Okay, we have already seen how to set these properties using Java codes, but this time we want to use CSS fx font family Helvetica, maybe fx text fill color, this may be black for now. Okay, what will happen if I hover on num button? Num button hover, This is the style, this is the way or syntax of writing hover on. What will happen? Maybe background color black, white, black. Okay, and text fill color may FX text fill color may become white on hover, and I will have a call button for call. FX background color, this time maybe white. Bluish gray. This may be bright. This may be bluish gray actually. Color. This may be bright green. Bright RGB here, Gber green. Okay. So call button, it may have background color bright green. It may have background radius. Background radius may be 2. Background inside. Background insets may be 0, 1. You already know what are these properties. Inserts in different directions. We have already seen how to set this inserts using Java code. Here button FX font family may be also Helvetica, and here text fill may be FX text fill may be white. Call button, and if you hover on call button, let's give some style also. FX background color may be this time bright green. What we'll see how these styles are working when I run the application. Background color, background radius may be 2. Same as the above, just color properties change, others can be similar. Okay, here goes our CSS styles. Now we will go back to our Java file. I have already a Java file. Let's create border pane. Okay, same road, it will be mobile application width can be lower. Okay, scene dot get style sheets, scene dot get style sheets dot add class dot get resource. Our resource is mobile underscore buttons.css. This is our CSS file. Okay, so after loading the resource to external file form, okay, now string keys of the number pad of mobile. This will be 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 0. First of all, it will come a asterisk button, then comes the 0 button, then comes hash button. Okay, let's get a grid pane. Grid pane, new grid pane. Fine. We can name it numpad as we are creating a numpad. Numpad dot get style class, and what class we want to add. And we have created a numpad class, as I remember. Yep, we'll use that class, numpad. Okay, we'll use the numpad class for our grid pane numpad. Then I is less than keys dot length. Maybe we can use, but we know there are only 12 entries. Use 12. I plus plus. What actually we will do? We'll get button equal new button dot get style class dot add. We have created a class for numButton, as you can remember, numpad numButton. Yep. Okay, so this class will be used here, numButton, and we will use that button in the numpad grid pane dot add button I modulus 3. That means column index can be maximum 0 1 2. That means in the same row maximum 3 columns can happen. And how many rows? Rows can be, there will be 12 values are there. In each row there will be 3, that means there will be 4 rows. How can we implement that? Math.ceil I divided by 3. Okay, this will be integer cast to integer. So when the value of I is 12 or 11, it will go to the last row, as I am using seal instead of floor or round. Okay, after adding all these buttons, buttons in the key buttons, I will use the call button. I add the call button call equal new button. Okay, call dot set id. See, for call button I have created a id call button, so I am setting that id call button. One thing I am missing, case I. The text will be set to case I. Okay, and what will be the text here? Here I will set the text to call. Okay, dot set max size, max width, max height, double dot max value, double dot max value, say maximum size. Numpad dot add. In the numpad we will add the call button in the column index 0 and row index 4. Okay, our keys will be in the rows 0, 1, 2, 3, and our call button will be in the row 4. Okay, grid pane dot set column span. Call button will have column span of 3. Okay, that means it will cover all the 3 columns. Grid pane dot set is grow, call priority always, fine. Okay, let's try to see what's shown in the output. It's building the application. Okay, there is nothing. Why? Because I have not added the grid pane or root dot set center numpad. Okay, now let's run again. See, if I hover over the numbers, it shows some styling. Okay, this is what we are now. We'll finish our application in the next tutorial. Bye for now.